Surprised it doesn't have a bear burger. Or a
Good day, my
snake
Fire
burger.
Force. It is I, Firefly, back again with Fallout New Vegas. Finally. Uh, when last we left off, a bunch of footage got corrupted. So, basic rundown, I got all the companions. I, I got all the companions. I went to, I murdered the fuck out of Caesar. I murdered the fuck out
As
of
you
Mr.
should.
I murdered the fuck out of Benny. I murdered the fuck out of Mr. House. And we're about to download Yes Man into the Lucky 38.
Okay, boss.
Why is
Alright.
38 lucky?
I don't know.
Reasons.
I'll look it
maybe.
up. Lucky 38, yada yada yada.
It could just be a number that's significant to Mr. House.
Should have brought something to.
Or, roulette.
Sit tight.
That too.
Yeah, considering the Lucky 38 building does look like a giant roulette spinner.
But I don't know anything about roulette. That's my big thing.
I don't know anything about roulette either, but it does look like a giant roulette spinner.
Which is a shame because I am secretly planning on taking over all casinos by taking all of their money. Wait, I said that out loud. Shit.
Hi.
Don't worry, I've
This
taken
is
so
big,
much
huh?
money already.
A very big.
Max
moment.
out your luck stat.
Here goes. I'll just take that platinum chip off your hands. Thanks. Wish me luck.
No, seriously, a maxed out luck stat in New Vegas will just help you clean out casinos.
Yeah.
And then you proceed to glitch the fuck out of the game to clean them out about 10 trillion times over.
Darn it. Wow. Mr. House had quite a setup here. I can access his databanks and view telemetry on every Securitron on the network. Wait.
Huh.
So, that's what the platinum chip does. Interesting. Mr. House had a whole demonstration plan.
The odds in roulette indicate your chances of winning a bet. For example, in American roulette, the odds of hitting a single number with a straight up bet are 37 to 1, since there are 38 numbers. Oh.
Step closer to the demonstration area, please.
Oh yeah, there is.
So
It's
you're familiar with
it's
Securitron,
1
right?
through 36,
I mean, some of your best friends are Securitron.
then 0,
right?
then double 0.
Our titanium alloy housing does a good job of protecting.
Oh, so lucky 38 is like the 1 in 38 odds you have to like really
Get that lucky
like
five.
make a lot.
Gatling laser.
Yeah.
So win big.
So it's like, you know how they say put it all on number whatever. You know what I mean?
50.
That's what,
Dandy.
yeah.
9mm submachine gun, nice.
I'm sorry, I was not going to pass up that opportunity.
Right? Here is where it
Oh
gets
my god,
interesting.
I can't believe I fell for it. Oh god.
Secondary weapons.
So apparently,
It's like the greatest thing. Go ahead.
Gatling laser in the Securitron's arms are the secondary weapons.
All this time we've been running the Mark I operating system, which
Oh yeah,
doesn't
the
have
primaries are
drivers
just
for our primary weapons.
big old rocket launchers.
Yeah,
Now
but
watch
this is
this.
actually
I'm downloading the Mark II
Factually
OS to all
incorrect.
Securitrons on the network. Makes quite a
Funnily
difference.
enough.
With the
Mark I
M235
Securitrons
missile launcher,
use
we can
the
engage
submachine
ground and air
gun
targets at
and
long
the,
range.
and the grenade.
And a rapid-fire G-20 grenade
While
launching
the,
system makes us deadly in close-range
Mark II
engagements.
Securitrons use
Woo!
the
Look at that!
Gatling lasers and
The OS upgrade also includes drivers for our onboard auto repair systems. Just try to hurt us now. All together, this software upgrade confers a 235%
Robots are cool.
increase in combat effectiveness per unit. New Vegas finally has soldiers worthy of protecting it.
oh hell yeah.
I hope you enjoyed this demonstration. You can come back up and see me or be on your way. I know you're a busy person. An entire army of upgraded Securitrons just standing by over at the fort. Pretty neat, huh?
Hell yeah. So we have Securitrons over. All Securitrons on the strip are upgraded to Mark II, and so there's also an army of Securitrons now under my command over at the fort, where I just mopped up Caesar.
The Legion is going to slightly recover, licking their wounds, and then all of a sudden they're surrounded by a killer robot army. Fun.
Unfortunately, they're not activated yet.
Lead the way.
Let's roll out then.
Alright, everyone follow me.
Right behind you, Bob.
Aw.
I
got your back.
Just telling everyone
Yeah.
to hurry the fuck up.
I need to talk to you about something, if you have a minute.
Sure, Arcade.
Any day now? Caesar's going to try to march across Hoover Dam and kick NCR out of the Mojave. We're getting caught up in
not
something important out
exactly.
here. Hell, after how you handled Benny, you're practically right in the middle of all this. I know
Well, you
I'm
got
just
that
along
part
for the
right.
ride, but it's made me think about the past and how I might be able to help out.
Do either you know what Arcade just said to me?
Go
I
on.
was not.
I have been doing a thing.
He said,
I was busy staring at this wall.
any minute now, Caesar's going to march over and try to kick NCR out of Hoover Dam. And I'm just like, well, about that.
They're
Did I
gonna
miss-
get ass blasted.
Unless someone in the Legion knows necromancy, and if they do, then I'm actually scared.
Oh, I'm confused
I
because
wasn't always with the
whatever. My
followers.
brain hurts.
Or with the NCR.
I killed Caesar, so
My late
how is he
father was an
supposed to march
officer
over
in a
and
group
kick
Ah.
called the
NCR out?
a remnant of America's
I
previous
mean, they're
government.
still gonna
Memories being
march.
short around here, not a whole lot of people remember them.
It's not gonna be Caesar, but
But
there's
they
still gonna
did
be
bad
someone
things.
else.
Yeah, it's gonna be Caesar's
Terrorized
second in
communities,
command, Liget
kidnapped people.
Ladius.
Eventually, someone stopped them.
Also,
Which
Ren,
who is a
I was born
capable
few years
soldier.
later at a military base
I
on
mean,
the
they
coast.
call him the terror
A
of the
capable
seas.
soldier, but absolutely awful when it comes to everything else
Yeah, basically,
about running a nation.
he kills things. That's what he does. Where'd the Enclave go, Arcade?
A lot of different places.
I wonder where.
I only know what I was told. Some of them were cut down by the NCR and the Brotherhood.
It's not like I've
Some
dealt
of them went
with
east.
the Enclave before
My mother
or
never told me
anything.
what happened to my father, but she and I went south with some others and integrated into the NCR.
Fallout 3's
When the
Enclave
NCR
makes
learned
no
the
sense
Enclave
there.
personnel had integrated, we
Well,
kept
that's
moving
true.
Oh
back
god,
east.
there's a new.
It's one of the reasons why I wound up
Hello.
here.
Hello.
I feel I must warn you. You are going. I am recording this. Just be
Okay.
aware.
Right.
What happened to Navarro, Arcade?
After the Enclave's command structure fell apart,
But
it was only a matter
anyway,
of time before Navarro was overrun by
welcome
NCR forces.
New voice
My
in
mother and I
Siren's
left with
head.
some of the troopers from my father's old unit, the same people I've kept in contact with. over
I'm the
years.
voice that tells you to
Anyone
eat
who
all the
didn't get
chicken
out was
tendies.
killed by the NCR. Even some of the ones who
Thing
escaped
is,
were eventually
My
hunted down by
adopted
the Brotherhood
character,
of Steel.
Siren Caster. I'm not doing a Tale of Two
Consume the
Cities.
tendies.
I haven't modded either Fallout 3 or Fallout New Vegas because I'm just doing the vanilla thing. Aside, everything that I have done in Fallout New Vegas has been done as was allowed in the vanilla game.
Mm.
The Enclave did a lot
But
of bad things.
Siren has
But
in
there were
fact
good people
completed
at
the
Navarro.
Fallout 3 and
Good
thus
people
dealt
with
with
a
the
lot of
Enclave.
experience. Not many of them are alive anymore, but I think they can make a difference in the fight against.
So your character has made their way from the capital wasteland to Nevada.
Yep.
I wonder how they made it across the entire country in 8 years.
It's Siren. She's already
Fast travel powers.
well, she does have to discover a location first to fast travel, but thing is, she does have an alien mothership under her command.
Well, not just that.
Not one
Also,
question
it
answered.
doesn't really take,
I know I
despite
don't
what
want
people
to
say, it
leave you
doesn't
at
take
Vancouver Bay.
too
So
long
militarily,
to like
yes,
run
I want you to
across
help
the
NCR.
the
If
country.
possible, I'd like to figure out a way to help
It'll
the
probably
NCR
take
win
like a
Hoover
few
Dam
years,
without
but
holding New
in
Vegas.
8 years, definitely she could have made it.
Well, that's also compared to modern America. Fallout America has a lot more dangers and pitfalls.
This is true, but there's also a lot of caves still.
Yeah, and also Siren is a fucking monster.
Yeah. Yeah, and you still got decked by that idiot in the suit. God.
Look, she let her guard down once.
Great. I'd like
So,
to talk to the old timers.
okay, if you ran 20 miles a day
so I know where you
in one
but I
direction,
doubt they'll open up
it
to you unless you come along.
might.
I know I'm not always the most curious guy
Uh,
around, but this means a lot to me. Thanks.
hang on. Where does and apologies. Where was 3 taking place again?
Washington D.C.
Washington, yeah.
Okay. Washington D.C. So really quick.
All the way to California.
Anyway, it's time to complete the quest for Auld Lang Syne.
Well, New Vegas is Las Vegas originally, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's the Mojave Wasteland is the state of Nevada.
So, okay, by driving constantly takes 33 hours and 37 minutes conservatively. Assuming you're taking the. Hold on a second. Assuming you're being smart and taking the I-70
Well, also
from
in.
Washington to Vegas, it's a 2,411 mile drive.
Well, also in the Fallout universe, many bridges have collapsed. So you'd have to ford rivers, radioactive rivers, by your own means, or have a long detour around to find crossing.
Don't worry. Siren worked with Moira Brown. She's pretty good when it comes to radiation after Moira kind of in her own words, twisted her DNA like a kitten with a ball of yarn.
Assuming you run for 20 miles a day, and you can find good shelter at the end of every day, it would take you about 120 days.
Anyway,
Minimum.
Hello, Daisy Whitman. Arcade asked me to find you. I'm reuniting the remnants, and they'll need your piloting skills.
Told you everything about us, did he? Well, it's been a while since I've had my hands on the controls of a vertibird. There's a chance I could crash us in the middle of Lake Mead. That place seems to attract aircraft for some reason. But if I get one more chance to fly, count me in. I'll be there. My part of the passphrase is dear.
Dear. Alright then. And here's actually where I allow you three to make a decision. Do we convince Arcade to fight alongside the remnants?
Since my mother died,
work
Daisy's
with
been the only
followers?
woman in my life. She was the only other woman close to my father, too.
Mm.
She flew him out on over a dozen missions, including his last. I've always been close to Daisy. There have been some good men along the way, but lovers make poor confidants. Daisy never had children of her own, so she was always there to listen. Being in the Enclave didn't mean much to her. She just loved to fly. It broke her heart to be grounded.
But yeah, Eris, it's good to hear from you again. I haven't heard from you in a while.
Just busy with life.
As screwed
Totally
up as it sounds,
understand.
it was
Same.
part of something. Granted, it was something.
Life
If you spent the
occurs.
first half of your life flying Enclave
Indeed
troopers
it
in a
does.
Thunderbird, I suppose picking over pre-war.
A lot of us are wearing like the riot gear from Lonesome Road.
Mm-hmm.
Cass is wearing the Desert Ranger armor. And meanwhile, Veronica is just wearing the armor of the 87th tribe wielding the Fist of Rar.
XD.
Specifically the Fist of the North Rar XD.
Yes. An anime
Just on you.
reference.
This conversation is giving me diarrhea.
Oh boy.
Why? Why is it giving you diarrhea?
Magic.
Magic? Magic. Fair.
Don't worry, we have
All this.
Dr. Zero. He's an expert in colostodiuretics.
I just keep thinking to myself and laughing about a quote from this one video I love watching whenever I'm sad. It literally starts off with, "All this flying around in space is giving me samurai diarrhea.
I'm Old Lady Gibson, or
I must seek refuge in Las Vegas, Nevada."
Alright, tell me about Helios 1. Alright, thank you. Eddie? Damn it, Eddie didn't talk, so I'm gonna have to reload that save.
Yeah. New Vegas is held together by scripts.
Well, I mean, considering I abused a glitch for, I abused a glitch
Companion
regarding
glitch.
Veronica in order to get all the companions.
Mm-hmm. I know about it.
Yeah, I used that to do that, and good lord, it was fun. Alright. Now, next up, we're gonna head to Cannibal Johnson's cave.
Mind you, you are missing one companion.
Yeah, Rex.
Rex.
Unfortunately. Rex is a good boy, but I prefer my laser bot.
Cannibal Johnson's a fun name.
Thing is, the funniest part is how he explains how he got that name.
Mm.
It's true I tore out a raider's heart, but I only took a bite of it to mess with his friends.
Yeah. Make sure not to step on the bear trap on your way in.
I'll try, but I have very bad experience with avoiding bear traps.
Well, I've given you a heads up. That should be more than sufficient.
Oh, how cute. You think a heads up is going to help me at all.
Well, no, now that I've given you a heads up, if you step on it, it's a fault of your own and I get to point and laugh.
Valid. I knew that the ghost people used bear traps. I just didn't care.
Oh, I hate the ghost people.
Dead Money?
Did you get...
Much easier
Yeah, Dead
when
Money.
I brought in an infinite ammo submachine gun.
Fair. Exploits do tend to make it easier.
That is how I do things. I exploit the game and I find the tiniest bugs and...
Break reality.
Exactly.
It's not hard to break reality in a Bethesda game. Now, breaking it in a way you want, that's hard.
Not for Siren.
Bear trap.
Don't worry, Raoul got it. Hello,
That
Cannibal
tower on the
Johnson.
strip popped open like a can and let somebody walk right
Currently
in.
reading a guide on improvised
Well,
weaponry
it's about
for
damn time. What took
inspiration.
you? Oh,
Which kind of improvised weaponry?
I've been in the
Literally
business
anything
for
that
a long
isn't
time,
typical weaponry.
and I thought
An
you finally
ashtray,
showed
an
up to collect.
aerosol
He's
can,
just mocking
your
you.
wallet.
Trebuchet.
We're
Oh,
not
what?
French.
Thought
Sorry, a
already-
trebuchet.
Well, now there's an
Oh,
interesting idea.
even better, a bag
In
of
case
dog
Arcade
poop. That's the
forgot to
one I'm
mention
on.
it, there's a
Bag of... Oh,
A
God.
flaming bag of dog poop.
If I had to pick
Nah,
anyone
just
who
a regular
belonged in the
bag.
Enclave,
Sounds less like improvised weaponry and just throwing random shit at the fan and seeing what works.
Literally.
I wonder if he would. Maybe being a doctor in the middle of...
Oh, the bag of dog poops is actually meant to be a more psychologically damaging tool than physical one. It's literally the fifth tactic.
Bro is going to show. Oh yeah. Behold Siren's special stats.
Respectable. What's taking down your endurance?
Oh, probably radiation poisoning.
Very special.
Because high endurance is
Wink.
kind of required to get all the implants.
Yeah, advanced rad poisoning, endurance -2. Oh yeah.
You know what you
also,
should do about that?
Casual clothing, agility +10.
Mm-hmm.
I have broken this game like a twig.
Oh yeah, you're still wearing the million layers of clothes.
Yeah, do you see the million layers of clothes underneath this duster?
Mm-hmm. What did you say the character's name was again?
Siren Caster.
Siren Caster. Neat. Any backstory behind the name?
I took her from Venturian Tale. I pretty much have adopted her and made her my own.
Nice.
I'm gonna use my card.
I have made lore to the Caster family, that the Caster line has a habit of creating extremely powerful daughters. The women in that family are always end up very powerful at the end of their days.
Hmm.
And that little girl grew up to become Shrek.
That little girl
Why?
could become an absolute... Alright, when it comes to my
Unit.
skills, let's see, 96, 94, 96, 100, 100, 80, 86, 90, 100, 98, 100, 80, 80. Nothing is below 80. Not even when it's bugged.
So, is there a reason why all the women become exceptionally powerful?
Genetics and radiation.
Or Burger King
I'm
foot
honestly
lettuce.
still trying to figure that out.
Burger King foot lettuce.
Burger Bing did lettuce.
I am trying to figure out why all of the women in this family, why it just has a habit of creating strong women.
Bless you. Sound like you sneezed.
Siren has been through incredible things and has been through so much trauma. The poor girl.
All my characters have a have very in-depth character development, shall we say.
So, what's the point of all this? Can't find any younger
Let's see.
mercenaries?
Good personality?
No trauma, but I call it character development.
Let's see. She was
That sounds about right.
kicked out of her home of 19 years, that she's the only home she's ever known, into the harsh and unforgiving wasteland.
Mhm.
Went on a mission to save her father, then proceeded to watch him die right in front of her eyes. She got abducted by aliens, turned into a slave. She went into a simulation with real risk and used that to bring guns from the simulation back into the real world.
If you die in the game, you die in real life.
Yeah, that was a risk. She single-handedly took out the entirety of Fallout 3's Enclave forces.
Yeah, they were pretenders anyway.
The million-dollar question is, who exactly are we
She then
settling?
proceeded to,
I wouldn't
and then
mind
she
cutting
went
down
on
a few
vacation
platoons of
after
NCR
that, only
troopers
to
with
get
my old Gatling
part of
laser.
her brain cut out by some crazy ferryman, and seeing nightmarish visions about that reflected all of her self-doubts and self-loathing. And then she went to Nevada, picked up work as a courier, and then she got shot, and then she got captured and shot in the face. Almost died, barely managed to survive, went on a trek through that, got put into a poisonous city,
What's up?
got abducted again, this time having
Moreno
the
took the fall
entirety
of
of
the
her
Enclave
brain,
hard.
her heart,
He
and
never
her
questioned
spine
his orders,
removed,
never questioned the legitimacy
and
of what the
replaced with
Enclave was
robotic
doing.
parts.
To him, it was all one unbroken chain,
She-
from Washington to Richardson. When
She
we left
went on
Navarro,
a caravan journey
I
and
remember
watched
looking up at
everyone she
Moreno.
made friends with
He
over
said,
those few weeks
"Kiss
die in
America
front of
goodbye,
her
boys."
again. She keeps
When
watching.
we left
She
the
keeps on
Enclave
watching
behind,
people she cares about
the love
die
of
in
him
front of
burned
her.
itself out. Now there's just a bitter old man left.
And then she realized that she was responsible for nuclear devastation in the Divide, and barely managed to convince the guy who was about to bomb innocent people to not do that.
I assume she forgot about that due to the bullet in the head.
Yeah. As Dr. Mobius said, yours was a light case of bullet headitis.
But Mobius is great though.
Yes, Mobius is just incredible.
Would you like some mentats?
Would you care for a mentat? I should have mentats in just you instead of the other way around. Mentats.
They're like jelly beans that make you smart and crazy.
No, they just make you
Siren
smart.
has 51 mentats in her back pocket.
I had a character who was addicted to mentats as a personality trait. Essentially, their story was they were gifted, but later started to drop off in life, but still couldn't cope with not being as smart as they were told they were. So they would constantly use mentats to try and make up for a believed deficit in intelligence.
Wow. Alright, now, I like Shining in Darkness, that rifle, that rifle. Oh god, I have so many rifles. Siren has so much lead in her inventory.
Lead you eagerly share with anyone who is willing to hold it.
Just like sees a fiend. Here, hold this. Dead. I also broke the video game to the point where with an infinite caps glitch, so I now have over 1 million caps.
Mind you, in New Vegas, it's not very hard to get caps.
Yeah, but thing is, it may not be very difficult to get caps, but I made it in a way that I could get. I got that 1 million caps in literally 5 minutes. I timed it.
Nice. I know a pretty good exploit. It's vanilla too. You press the tilde key, you type player.add item 0000F, face. 999999999.
I I also don't use console commands unless it's in fact, the only time I was even close to using a console command was when I was like actually soft locked.
Mm-hmm.
But then the game unsoft locked itself.
Nice.
For Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas, I do everything legit. When I go into Fallout 4, I'm not going to do anything legitimate.
It's Fallout 4. I can't
Reality will
blame.
be destroyed.
I cannot blame you. It's Fallout 4. It is a rather weak entry in the series.
The locals were having a lot of
I'll
trouble
just
getting
make up,
water through.
like, the gunplay in 4 is impeccable. The everything else leaves a lot to be
Howdy.
desired.
You don't strike me as someone down on their... Hello. Swooping in on a no.
Judah Krieger is the glue that anyone who can command Moreno and Johnson in this. Krieger was polite and kind. I think he did it out of a sense of loyalty, not loyalty to the Enclave. Oh,
But yeah, I just... The game gets... The game become broked.
The Graham scrambled.
I'll just make up some. I'll just say, you know what? In between the years of Siren going between Nevada and after her. I'm still trying to figure out how to work the whole Sean quest line in here, but I might just download the Ultimate Life mod.
It's all in her head.
Also,
The
how
whole
many-
having her brain removed twice thing does make that more viable.
She
But
had
alternate life is a great mod. I do recommend it. Alternate stuff, yeah.
yeah, but
That one which lets you not have Sean, and also the one which replaces it with Funny Pet Rock.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, going through between the periods of Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 4, she just kind of she kind of developed the cheat terminal,
Right.
which allows her to just conjure up anything in existence.
But it has to take it from somewhere. Just the laws of alchemy. So every time she uses it to summon something, it takes it away from someone else at random.
Maybe, but Siren has the Siren apparently is just her own damn philosopher's stone. And given how many experiments she'd probably perform on herself, especially after she weathered the brain, heart, and spine removal, yeah, she'd probably find a way to make herself into a philosopher's stone to do specifically alchemy for no cost.
Got a problem.
Mhm.
Could use your help.
Speaking of alchemy, it's time for my lizard to make more drugs.
Lovely.
Hell yeah.
Mind you, what year is... One sec.
Our business is with the mutant.
Fallout 3 in-game year.
Fallout 3 takes place in 277 and
277. And Fallout 4 is 287.
yeah.
So what would that make her? About
29.
29 by the time she goes to Fallout 4.
Yeah, I mean, hold on. What?
Sorry for being quiet. I was thinking about stuff.
It's fair,
Okay.
but like,
Not a problem.
Also, Also, my brain soft locked the moment I saw that Burger King foot lettuce was on Genius lyrics.
Wow. That is a fact that I learned.
Have you heard the one that auto-tunes it to Africa?
No, and I don't know if I want to.
Let me just take a look.
But not counting anyone that her companions have killed in her by her being with them. Siren has
You gotta love
in New Vegas specifically 208 people and 422 creatures.
Nice. You gotta love how this area is like still remarkably green. Like everything just kind of grew back.
Yeah, this is 130. So currently she's killed 1,630 things in her life, and she is, let's see, 24 years old, and she's killed about 1,600 things.
Eventually you go numb.
Is there something else I can do?
Yeah.
Oh look, another mere mortal.
Look, another mere mortal, Dr. Henry. But I'll have to do his research in order to actually do the Remnants thing, so I guess I have to do the quest. Guess who I saw today? God damn it.
I mean, but why would you disappoint Super Mutant Grandma?
Of course, that is true.
Yeah.
I should not disappoint.
Be nice to Grandma. Ah yes, the best potion of all. Cheese Wheel and Cheese Wedge. Restore fatigue.
But yeah, plus I can find Oh Baby and give that to Lily.
Yeah.
Make Grandma proud.
I did carry a character over from New Vegas to Fallout 4, but I downloaded a mod that would turn them into a ghoul.
Fair.
And fun.
Mm. So alternate start plus ghoulification.
Thing is, when you speak with, I'm pretty sure it's Daisy in Good Neighbor, she'll say like, either you're the most well-preserved ghoul I've ever seen, or the second best bullshitter in Good Neighbor.
Mm-hmm. Mind you, I don't know how she can see what I look like under a whole suit of power armor.
Valid. Oh look, it's the night. God damn it, Boros! Why'd you have to go and give the coyote rattlesnakes stealth fields?
Dude, it's just a danger noodle puppy. What's wrong?
Well, one thing I don't like is the fact that because I didn't take the animal friend perk because I forgot to, danger noodle puppies are not on my side.
That's fine. They just want to play. Danger noodle puppies.
Well, I have a game. It's called Bullet Headitis.
That sounds like a diagnosis, not a game.
It can be both.
There are some weird naming games out there.
Mind you, Russian roulette is considered a game, so...
Precisely.
And that one
There's
generally ends up with bullet headitis as the aftermath.
I mean, there's a game out there called Space Warlord Organ Trading Simulator.
It's a great game.
I wish I could play it, but I heard it's very high tension and
10 out of 10.
I'm very I get very nervous with high stress situations.
Understandable.
Valid.
Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like those situations where it's like, oh god, I gotta go fast. I gotta move faster. I gotta move faster, and your heart starts beating like crazy.
Yeah.
And then you get stuck in a loop.
And then you become
Yeah.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah, the loop turns into an orb, and then you suddenly spin dash everywhere.
I went to this.
You get more nervous, and then suddenly you just take a drink from your stoic flask, and everything's better.
You take a sip from your
Canteen.
your trusty Vault 13 canteen. You put the trusty in the wrong spot.
Hey, I'll take a trusty sip from my trusty Vault 13 kit.
Handy dandy Vault 13 canteen.
It's a trusty sip.
Then again, with my line of work, I use the leech ampule, which is not as good as the stoic flask, but is still pretty good.
Yeah, you just inject it into your eyeballs and heal up all wounds.
Apply stim pack directly to the eyeballs.
Wait, you're not meant to use it as an enema? Oh, fuck, I've been doing this wrong.
Inject it directly into your asshole.
Another fun fact about Siren. She is completely addicted to Nuka-Cola.
Well, yeah. You messed with, what's her name? Nuka-Cola lady.
Sierra Petrovita.
That's the one.
I mean, if we're completely honest, aren't we all a little addicted
Nope.
to Nuka-Cola?
I don't like Nuka-Cola.
Siren
That's
has
fair.
a problem.
I drink energy drinks.
And it's not
I drink.
Nuka-Cola Quantum, it's just specifically regular Nuka-Cola. She doesn't like the other
Siren and my character would not get along. My character hates Nuka-Cola and only likes sarsaparilla.
How dare. Oh, come
That's
on.
really good.
There will be war.
There will be war.
There will be war between them.
Drink lots of sarsaparilla. It gives you extra sass.
There is a glitch where Oh Baby doesn't spawn sometimes. You may have to reload before you enter the cave.
Oh well. Either that or it just phase through the ground, which also happens sometimes. I've seen Oh Baby phase through the ground right in front of my face.
Mm-hmm. It can happen. Now, time for more chicken and fucking salsa.
Siren lives in a world that is falling apart at reality, like a reality that's falling apart at the seams. She just knows how to poke holes in just the right way.
Understandable.
Alright, it's time to do Lily side quest.
Heavens to Betsy, but Mr. Benny Nasty.
Oh, she hasn't entered a psychotic break. Interesting. Just,
Be quiet, unless my creepy knees give us away.
don't mind me.
You need Grandma to go crazy first?
She has,
Yeah.
she has a lot of, she doesn't take much damage when because I took the spray and pray perk, but she will eventually go crazy.
You don't have an anti-material rifle.
No. What happened in that fight back there?
Oh, pumpkin. Grandma's sorry about that. Sometimes she gets mad and listens to Leo when she really shouldn't. The medicine is supposed to help with that, but sometimes Grandma doesn't take it.
Oh, you take your medicine.
Sometimes it makes Grandma forget things she doesn't want to forget, pumpkin.
One thing that's added is there is no good ending for Lily.
Of course not. Super mutants are a tragic organism. Forcefully made by the Master.
He lied.
Okay, I have some questions for you. Tell me about yourself. What kind of medicine are you taking? Psychotics. Oh boy. At least there was some. At least there was some happiness to come into Dog and God.
That is true. Mind you, I always found the ending bittersweet.
Yeah.
Leo can
In fact, both super mutants can basically just forget their pasts. Both Lily and Dog God.
Yeah. Okay. I think I've gotten all the. I think I've gotten all I need to get the recording to play if I just sleep here. Yep, there we go.
Grandma's here! Yay!
Oh my goodness. Look at these little angels. Becky, that dress looks so lovely. And Jimmy, oh my word, how you've grown.
I'm 4 whole feet, Grandma. Did you bring us presents, Grandma?
Well, now, I don't know. Have you been good to your mommy and daddy?
Yes.
Well then, let Grandma see what you've got.
Leo's getting more and more agitated, sweetie. I think he can smell the fight coming.
Alright, what was that recording you were listening to?
Oh, that old thing. That's just a holotape from the last time I visited my grandkids. Such sweet little children, you know, little angels. Sometimes it's hard to remember them. So I take that old tape out from time to time and listen.
Why is it hard to remember them?
It's my medicine, dearie. It keeps me calm, but it makes my memory go all fuzzy. That's why I only take my dosage every other time. That way, at least I remember their faces.
Lily, I'd like to talk to you about your medication.
Oh, don't you worry your silly little head about that, pumpkin. Grandma knows what she's doing.
So, have you ever heard of a game called The Bouncer?
That's sweet of you, dearie.
Not really. I haven't.
So there was, it's a Square Enix game. Well, actually no, it was a Square Soft game, I'm sorry. Before they were bought by Enix. And it's widely considered to be Squaresoft's worst game. But there is something kind of funny, because I looked at the cover, and the main character or whatever, one of the main characters is this guy right here, and just immediately something rang in my head.
Okay.
Something on your mind?
It's
Good.
just looking at him.
Funny
and
Disney boy.
It's just, Sora, I didn't know you were in this game. Wait a minute, something's not right.
Sometimes I do wish I didn't have a no modding thing for particularly like New Vegas and 3, because I would love to have like different animations. Like there's a mod that turns the animation for holding a revolver. When you're standing normally, you hold it up like you do like when you run. That kind of thing is epic.
Understandable.
A mod that gives you
Is there
proper
something
trigger
else I could-
discipline.
I know, right? Meanwhile, she just kind of points it at whoever is in front of her whenever she has it out.
Is there something else I can do?
You're a scientist?
Yes.
You were with the Enclave?
Yes, but the leadership and I didn't see eye to eye.
Alright. Eddie? Talk to me, buddy. Eddie? Come on.
Come here, you little enclave toaster.
Fine, I'll start waiting. Eddie takes, according to the wiki, Eddie takes specifically 9 days in between reminding him about the Enclave. Between messages and all that. Which is odd to me.
Is there something else I can...
Yes, you're a scientist and you were with the Enclave? Okay, thank you for telling me about the Enclave.
Sure could use a drink.
Eddie. God damn it, you bitch. Fine, repair my weapon.
Is there something else I can do?
Right. Gotta talk to Lily to get that started. Hi, Lily. Talking with Keen.
Hello again, dear.
Do you still want to help Dr. Henry run his experiment?
Of course, dearie. I know it's dangerous, but it'll all turn out for the best. You'll see. Someone's watching me. I can feel it.
I love watching watching Lily just run for the hills.
The equipment is hooked up and ready.
Go ahead and start the test.
All right, power on the stealth boy, Lily.
Actually, there's something that I could do if I could make YouTube videos.
Feels strange.
Maybe.
Strange, but good.
Interesting. Try thinking aggressive thoughts now. Think about smashing a rad scorpion.
Ah! Lily smash! Yeah!
How are those readings looking, Calamity?
Siren is somehow
Stealth
completely
field
hidden
is
here.
unstable and scrambling things. The reading says gamma wave activity is zero.
She's not as
That can't
stealthy
possibly be right.
as she could be in the world of Skyrim.
Gamma wave activity is zero. That can't be right. Must be a result of the interference.
All right, we're done here. Go ahead and power the stealth boy down, Lily.
Oh, I liked having it on.
I'll get back to you on that in
That
a moment, once I've analyzed the
Always
results.
causing trouble. My request is perfectly reasonable.
What you do in the Wasteland affects all the mutants here, but you didn't think about that, did you?
No, I... Oh, don't you
Okay,
still have
thanks.
business with Dr. Henry? You and I are done.
Nice
Thank
work
you.
with the Nightkin. I've never seen anyone able to talk their... It's occurred to me that this brief test might not yield a cure anytime soon.
Use neuropeptide stimulators on a Night Stalker brain. Results should be similar to a live brain.
That's brilliant. Simple yet elegant. A customer who's been to the strip told me the faces on the robots there. Is there something else I can do for you? I'm intrigued. Oh,
Alrighty.
Inject adrenaline into Night Stalker
Cameron
brain.
always was
This
hard
can
work.
only go well.
It didn't seem to matter whether he was working with humans or dogs. He had an equal lack of affection for both. A regular Diogenes. I'm not sure what the man was after. Knowledge is power, but to what end for Henry, I have no idea. The problem was what mattered to him, not its practical impact. He simply solved riddles because they existed.
It kind of seems pointless to do all that without a goal.
I'm sure Henry has goals. He was just more concerned with the how than the why of things. Being in the Enclave didn't really mean much to him. I guess I'm lucky that I'm part of the followers. Helping people as a doctor is important, but with the followers, it feels different. It feels like we're working towards something more important. That's more than the sum of the good deeds that we do.
See you around.
Fair. Anyway, time to go pick up Lily again because she decided to run back to the big corners. Hi, Lily.
Hello again, dear.
We should travel together. Yay, stealth girl. And now we can head for the remnant.
Talk. Did Marcus not speak to you?
Oh, he did about the mercenaries. I took care of them.
He should compliment you about the Nightkin situation too.
I like how you handled Keen. Without the Nightkin around, Jacobstown would be much weaker than it is.
I also helped, I also fixed Rhonda over at Black Mountain.
Mm-hmm.
So, we'll get the good ending for that as well. Siren, despite being a complete one-woman nuclear warhead, she is in fact a good person at heart.
This story is happy end.
Definitely going to download for Fallout 4 is the New Vegas Uniques pack. Because I will be having, I will be bringing things like the mysterious magnet.
Carry all the loot over.
Well, that's actually a good reason to get her into the Commonwealth. Someone stole her gear and she's trying to go get it back.
Only she gets to steal shit.
They try. A very strange mercenary with a bald head and a scar came to her home and stole all of her gear. Either that or she was just trying to find Kellogg in order to get out, in order to find her way into the Institute, because every time she enters a new, she seems to enter new places and then just have to deal with the problems that affect that entire area. Though apparently there's a mod on Nexus that wasn't on the Xbox variation, where you can actually bring Ulysses as a companion.
Do it. Get
He
the
was
funny...
intentionally meant as a companion too.
Yeah, in New Vegas specifically, yes.
They can't all be room.
Get the funny bear bull man on your team.
Talk to Krieger.
We're all here. Talk to Krieger about what you got. Krieger's the officer here, not me. The final say
I'm
on
ready
the
to
plan
fly
is up
once
to
we've
him.
got a plan. Talk to Judah.
I like how Daisy is the only one who calls Judah Krieger by his first name.
Glad to see you made it here all right. So, who are we going up against?
I want you to help the NCR hold on to the dam. Kind of.
Then that's the plan. We're gonna have a problem with Moreno, though. He won't like that we're helping the NCR. You'll have to talk to him.
I'll talk to Moreno.
You've got only one chance at this. I know Moreno. Once he's made up his mind about something, there's no changing it.
Don't worry, I have a busted ass. I have speech 100. I can convince.
At Mr.
I can
House.
convince Lanius
I
to
didn't come all
leave.
the way out here just so we could save the fucking NCR. I'm out.
The remnants come in, guns blazing, showing the NCR how it's done. You actually don't want that?
I can't believe you've actually talked me into this. Fine, I'm in. But don't expect me to hold my fire if any NCR troops get in the way.
Okay.
Thanks for doing this. Getting them all back together again. I'll be honest, When Moreno started going on,
I can see it
I didn't think
now.
we'd all be walking out of there in one piece. I still don't know
The
how
battle
it's
for
all-
Hoover Dam, just standing there talking to Legate Lanius and just says, "Hey, stop being a dick."
Haven't figured out what I should do. I mean, I'm not like them. I was born at Navarro, and my father served with them, but I wasn't really part of the Enclave. It seems presumptuous of me to think I could join the fight.
No, I think he should stand in for his father.
Because I know when fighting breaks out at the dam, all hell is going to break loose in Freeside. They're going to need every...
What happens in Freeside won't make any difference if the Legion takes the dam. Fight with them.
Good point. You've been encouraging the others to stand up and fight. Maybe I should take the same advice. After all, I also lived in Navarro. There's something I need to go do, but I'll catch up with you later. Thanks again for your help with the others. It means a lot to me.
Arcade has permanently left us as a companion.
That tower on the strip
Ah.
is open like a can and lets
Mind you, if you
But now he can
did
do
you
things.
did you get your Enclave
Moreno's
army
a
yet?
stubborn son of a bitch, but he's also tougher than any of us. I'm glad you were able to talk him into staying. Since Whitman will be staying with the Vertibird, she's offered to give her old suit of power armor to you. You'll need special training to use it properly, so talk to her as soon as you get the chance.
I'll talk to her then. Thing is, I'm gonna say that the reason Siren needs power armor training now, even though she got it in Fallout 3, is because this particular, much like how Fallout 4's
Ray damage.
Well, I could do that, or I could say like the power armor.
It's a different model.
Yeah, different model and different.
That works.
Different like ways the power armor works depending on the area. Kind of like how Fallout 4's is very much different from the power armor that she's used to in 3 and New Vegas.
Well, mind you, Enclave power armor is the advanced power armor Mark 1. It's the most advanced version of power armor you can get, lore-wise.
Take a few hours to show you how
Fuck
to
you,
use it
Bethesda, because you
properly,
fucking
so
suck with lore.
let's get started.
Exo 1 doesn't exist.
I'm pretty sure XO1 was meant to be the advanced power armor.
Yes, but then in-game it says it's also a pre-war armor prototype, which is completely fake.
To the point where
and wrong.
Oxhorn had to go like, was it made before the war or after the war?
It was supposed to be after the war. There's a whole thing in whole history of it about how they had failed tests creating the advanced power armor Mark 1 and how it had people die.
Boy, do I like my history.
I like lore, and I like my lore to be consistent, which is something Bethesda is horrible with.
I also like my lore.
I like learning.
I also like lore, but Funny Bear Bullman keeps on quoting history at me.
Well, the thing is, it's not just Fallout they're terrible with. They've also fucked up Skyrim compared to other games as well,
Since you convinced me to
lore-wise.
help out with the defense of Hoover Dam, I figured I'd haul it out of storage. I'm a little rusty with it, but
Speaking of the Elder Scrolls, I can now cast apprentice-level alteration spells.
I've got your back,
What's up?
Arcade. What do you think the others will do at Hoover Dam?
I don't think you need to worry about the specifics. Basically, expect a lot of firepower and dead bodies. Enclave technology is even more advanced than Brotherhood equipment. And in the hands of soldiers as experienced as Moreno and the others, let's just say it's truly a sight to behold.
Hell yeah. See ya, Arcade. See ya at the dam. Now to go to Camp McCarran and finally learn about Bitter Springs so I can yammer at Boone to go back there. Truth be told, I probably should have done Arcade's questline and lose him as a companion after Boone's quest, but screw it. I've not been particularly good at the big brain. Siren
Int is not a strong suit.
Siren is very intelligent, but I'm just holding her. I'm holding her down by by being in her.
The voices in her head. Exactly.
Oh, she's very intelligent, but she just happens to have schizophrenia.
No, like, canonically, all of this are VCs. We're just a voice chat in her head.
Yeah, so she has schizophrenia.
Exactly. I'm the only consistent voice. Hello, Bitter... No, that's Gorobets. Where the fuck is Bitterroot?
Hello.
Asta, you should eat the tendies.
You trying to start? It's a con name.
Consume the tendies. They will make you stronger.
Annex what's left of Crimea.
Recognize the Armenian genocide.
Yes. Anyway, now that I've learned about the
Pick up
genocide
every
of
teddy
Trons,
bear. They are all alive and they all desperately need love.
You're starting to sound like Dala, Doc.
That red beret's looking good, soldier.
Sounds like it's gonna be an all-out war with the Legion soon. Maybe I should have re-enlisted after all.
Sound like? Wait, what?
You're starting to sound like Dr. Dala. It's like a big, hairless teddy bear.
Well, the mad science shtick fits.
Well, yes, of course it does.
Alright. So, Boone is not yet ready to talk about Bitter Springs. That's fine. I have some places to go which will make him talk. Like Nelson. I think he'll like going to Nelson.
Ooh, the plain people.
Ever seen one of those rangers in black armor?
You mean the boomers?
The boomers.
The boomers, yeah.
I'm not talking about Nellis. I'm talking about Nelson, the Legion slave camp.
Oh, different place.
Yes.
Yeah, Nellis. I'm gonna be honest. One of the main reasons I don't go on hardcore mode is because I don't want to have to tell them to wait behind me while I go through the barrage. Because if they could die permanently, they would die from the barrage.
Rockets hurt.
I like how we have Siren over here in fully decked out Enclave, advanced Enclave power armor, but then in her her weapon currently on her body is just a revolver. Like you'd think she had a bigger gun, which she could probably get a bigger gun.
Well, also, since the Enclave has crumbled, you don't exactly have a steady supply of ammunition for energy weapons. So it makes sense that you would use ballistics.
I mean, I'll find it eventually.
I'm trying to justify your weapon choice. Don't invalidate it.
Do not try to validate my weapon choice. I
We're
make
getting
no
close
sense.
to Nelson. Any closer, I'm shooting any legionary I see. Hope that's not a problem.
No, that's not a problem. That's a solution.
Damn right. You and I, we're just a couple of problem solvers.
I'm making Boone very happy.
Hold up there.
The name's Siren Caster.
Oh, heck. I've heard of you. Supposed to be a regular hero or something, ain't that right? But maybe
Finally,
you're a little
some
too
recognition.
reputable to get involved in some dirty work for
Are you interested in cracking jokes or getting something done?
Well, I'll be damned. Looks like you've got some dirt in you after all. If you had a few dozen doses of Psycho on you, maybe we could pep those weepy troopers into charging down into Nelson and taking back the camp.
Nah.
But since that's not likely...
Psycho is mine. Mine!
My Psycho! Nah, she sold all her Psycho to Ricky.
Oh. Nice.
Don't you have the authority to command the troopers to go into the camp?
I'm a ranger. They're troopers. Different branches. I don't have authority over them, even though they're as green as a super mutant's backside. Besides,
racist.
they'd probably start crying as soon as they saw the hostages get so much as a bruise. Nope, they don't got...
Your mom's racist.
That's a shame.
Don't worry, I'll just take care of it. Damn it, I forgot. I didn't know what he was saying. Why do I have terrifying presence?
Much... Howdy. What's the word? Good. And don't...
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a new...
I'm definitely going
The hell
to
with Mercy
save.
Killing. I'm getting those guys out of there.
I will be back in a bit.
We are getting these hostages out of here. Friends of mine, go to town. Anything you see remotely red, kill it.
Eat this.
Face the power of the mysterious Magnum. Hello, Legionary. Would you kindly die? I missed. Okay, I hit him. Untie. Untie him. And untie him.
Killing's a last resort. Glad you recognized we had options.
Alright, get moving, everyone.
Things are getting stranger every day.
No, really. You don't say. Ranger Milo is fleeing. Why is Ranger Milo fleeing? Game, what have you done? Why are you broke-did? Why do you not run?
Hey, things are getting stranger every day.
Okay, run. Back to base, soldier. Now I get to do the grand old thing of checking to make sure we're really recording. Please let us actually be recording. Okay, yes we are. Oh, wait, damn. I forgot to change my settings on my display. The recording's gonna come out all botched.